Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Yadira, and for today's video we are going to be reviewing the JACLYN Hill Volume 2 palette. I asked you guys on Instagram if you guys wanted to see a review and kind of like a tutorial on it, or if you guys just wanted me to like create looks with it, and it was pretty close. So I'm like, you know what, let's give them a tutorial, let's give them a review, let's see what we got to say. Let's start off by saying this: there is so much controversy going around JACLYN Hill's name right now, especially with this palette. If you guys haven't seen it, I'm going to post a couple tweets so you guys know what I'm talking about. Basically, Morphe made a statement saying, "We have seen several concerns about our original Morphe JACLYN Hill palette. Formula modifications and ingredient changes, and want to set the record straight. We also wanted to be clear, these formula improvements are out of our collaborators' control. JACLYN was not made aware of the specific ingredient adjustment to their palette and was told only that we worked to improve the performance and payoff." A lot of people are really upset. They're like, how could you not tell JACLYN about the change formula, the formula she signed papers to own? That's extremely shady. This isn't just a change in formula. Y'all left out the most part in your notepad apology, the part where you are honest about switching the palette from vegan to non-vegan. So that's kind of the main thing with this palette right now. From what I understand, ew, my pelitos. No. They have switched the formula to a non-vegan palette, and you know, people express their feelings about that, and not just, you know, for their personal beliefs, but also some people are allergic to it and etc. So my opinion is it's kind of weird that JACLYN doesn't know about this, especially if she owns the formula. I truly do feel for this girl. Like, every collab that she has ever had, literally, there's like so much drama behind it, and I don't understand. I don't understand, bitch. I don't understand. With that being said, we're gonna jump into this tutorial. We're gonna create a look and we're gonna see how it performs. And I'm also gonna be doing a giveaway at the end of this video, so make sure you watch it to find out what the giveaway is and how to enter. So as you guys can see, this is the packaging. It is different from her original packaging. This is more of like a gloss finish. It has her name. It has a little personal note back here. And her old JACLYN Hill palette does look a little bit different. Now, take it, I'm going to show it to you guys. But mine has been through so much, so it's not going to look super white at all. But this is what her original packaging looked like. Morphe JACLYN Hill. I don't know if you can see them, but there's like just little prints of JACLYN Hill. I know they look crazy. So you can see this is a matte finish and this is a glossy finish. For those that don't remember or don't have the original one, her original one looks like this from the inside, and then this is her new one. I do want to compare them just side to side, because right off the bat I do see a lot of similar colors. As you guys can see, we do have some similar colors. This one also has the names actually on the packaging, while this one doesn't have them. I believe I don't have it anymore, but there was like a plastic cover over it with all the names in it. Kind of is similar to her original one, volume 1, where it goes from lighter to darker. Now this one has a little bit more of reds and pinks, versus the other one is more warms and orange and browns. But as you guys can see, this one also has a lot of neutral colors, so you can definitely play with it and still add like your pop of color. It has a black as well. The other one had a black as well. I'm just going to swatch a few of them so you guys can kind of see the shimmers, the mattes, and the metallic ones. Alright guys, so I'm going to do some swatches for you guys so you guys can see the pigment and the eyeshadows up close and personal. Now, I did have the flash on and I did take it just in natural lighting, but I want to show you guys what the
eyeshadows look like. I was really impressed with the red because I'm like super into that color right now. So as you guys can see, we have a lot of very pretty kind of shimmer colors, and there's a lot of glitter going on this palette. Now you guys can see some of the swatches are like super pigmented, like right off the bat you can see some of them lack pigmentation, but I think it's kind of normal with every palette, but here they are.
It's honestly a very pretty palette. It did retail for $39. I believe that's what the original one retailed for as well. I usually film during the day and it is 9 p.m. and we are barely starting. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the P. Louis base. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and apply this all over my eyelid. Excuse my voice. I know I sound horrible right now. I am still recovering from my anginas. They were like really bad this time, that my voice is just not there. Like for a while I was sounding like Jose, and now I just sound like a person that smokes all the time. And I am gonna try a new technique that I'm practicing. I'm very excited because you guys know I love trying. I'm just grabbing whatever I have left over on the brush underneath my eyes. Then I'm going to go in with the concealer that I normally use, and this is by Milani, and I'm just going to apply it underneath my eyes. I've been seeing a few people do this technique. I want to kind of continue practicing with it because I feel like it does work. So that way when I put my foundation on, I just kind of, you know, blend it from here and there. And I am going to put a little bit more concealer, but that's going to be like afterwards. A lot of people always talk about purples and reds being like the hardest colors, and guess what? They are 100% right, girl. So this is what happens with those kind of colors. They either bleed, which it's not cool, or when you blend, they like completely fade into like a very nasty color, or they suck at blending. We're just gonna do my review, my opinion. I'm gonna start off with Not My Journey, and we're kind of just gonna press the eyeshadow in there. Ooh, she pigmented though. I'm just gonna connect it towards here. There is a little bit of fallout, not too crazy, not too much, but there is some fallout. And that is part of the reason why I never like doing my foundation before my eyeshadow, because of the fallout. Like I just, you know, having to clean all that ain't my vibe. Oh, my little sister. She sent me the cutest message ever. She's like, "Hi Dita, not gonna lie to you, Dita." She calls me Dita. "I really like your videos. I started watching and I was surprised on how good they have gotten." Well, yeah, good job. Oh, I am packing a good amount of color because I'm trying to have the color be super dark on this area. Then we're gonna go in with Therapy Sesh. These are some like depressing ass names. Look, Certified. Alright, I'm in it. Girl, me too. Love Handles, bitch. Comfort Zone. Okay. Thick Skin. She like thick or whatever. Some of them are like cute, you know, like Talia, Ride or Diamonds, Get Ready With Me, Homebody, Drama Queen, G Money, Positivity. I'm surprised there's not Canceled. Alright, so we're gonna go in with Therapy Sesh, which is this very pretty like light purple, almost like a pink purple. I'm going in with the M431 brush. I'm just gonna apply that kind of right directly on top of my eyeshadow. I think I'm gonna have to zoom you guys in a bit. I feel like this one's not having as much payoff as the darker one, but this one is lighter as well and kind of following the same outline that I have. This one doesn't have as much fallout as the purple one, you guys. Now with the same little brush, we're gonna go in circular motions. I'm just gonna lightly blend these two together. You guys know I'm all about like windshield motions, but right now, girl, it's about circular motions. I'm gonna grab a little bit more of Not My Journey, which is that dark purple, and I'm just gonna kind of put some in there. I have scheduled of when I film, which is usually Monday through Friday, but it is Sunday night, and you know when you get like new makeup and you just kind of want to play with makeup? It's kind of what I was in the mood. I was like, okay, I can either just chill for the rest of the night or I can just create a look. So that is what we're doing. I'm gonna actually switch brushes because it's not doing what I want it to do. So I'm gonna go with M514, which is this like small blending brush. And I'm just gonna grab some of the Therapy Sash and we're just gonna start blending this out. There we go. I'm like, I can feel the difference right away. The other one was like not happening. You really wanna take your time with blending, you guys. Blending is key to having nice eyeshadow, and you guys can see it's like slowly starting to blend together. If your hand is not hurting, you are not blending.
I said, what? She said, yeah.
And when I say circular motions, like imagine there's a circle right here and you're going like that. That's exactly what we're doing, but obviously like in a smaller area in our eyes. And you don't want to go in with the like super heavy hand. That just sounds weird now. Now I know we look a little crazy, but you gotta trust the process. Let's go in with Positivity, which is this like, so almost like a coral orange. We're just gonna put that right on top of Therapy Sash. And we're just gonna start blending those together. This is actually a very pretty color. This color is super pigmented. It is very pretty. Okay, so the thing about eyeshadows is sometimes they get lost when you're blending them out. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but that other purple, the Therapy Sash, has completely like disappeared from our eyelid. I'm gonna just grab a big blending brush and we're just gonna soften the edges out from Positivity and really like drag it out before we go in and apply more eyeshadow. So we're gonna go ahead and apply more of Therapy Sash, and I'm actually just like directly gonna apply it and blend. I don't think it should have disappeared that much. They did blend nicely, but I'm just a little concerned about the purple because I felt like it's pretty dark enough for it to not disappear like that, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm just applying it with the flat brush. That way I get like a good, precise location of where I want it to be. Sometimes you do have to add a couple layers for the colors to really like pop up, you know? But there's nothing wrong with that. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like this little harsh line right here that doesn't want to move at all. Oh, but I did like hear of a new trick. Let's try it. Let's try it and see if it works. Apparently, if you grab a little bit of your translucent powder, which we're just gonna grab a little bit on our brush, and you put it there and you blend it, it helps blend in the colors together. Okay, not too shabby. I do feel like the more blend, the more the color loses its intensity, which I'm not liking that. Now I'm gonna do this eye really quick and I will be right back. I'm gonna show you guys the new technique that I learned. So you guys know that I've been cutting my crease with miracle water, which I don't even know where it's at right now. But I just learned that you can also use Vaseline to cut your crease. Bitch, you heard that right. We said Vaseline. Now, when I think of Vaseline, I think of oily, sticky. I don't know, like, can you imagine Vaseline in your hair? It doesn't seem like it would come off easily, so I'm a little shook, right? But basically, I'm going to use some swabs. I'm going to just apply a little bit of Vaseline on the back of my hand. I've had this little guy for a while, just here my vanity, because I do like to apply Vaseline to my lips. But I'm going to go ahead and grab some on my little cotton swab, and we're going to cut the crease. Alright guys, I'm like nervous. Okay. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm really gonna go in there. This is not supposed to bleed your eyeshadow, and I have talked about what bleeding means. The Vaseline is just helps it separate without both of them combining. This is my second time trying it. Like I said, I do want to practice it. I feel like I did take it just a little too high up because I feel like I got rid of a lot of my purple that I was working so hard on. But it's okay because I still have it over here and it's still blended. We're gonna be applying some of the Anastasia Beverly Hills primer. You guys know that actually this is like one of my favorite primers ever. Hi.
Hi, y'all. Can I get some nookie?
Baby, I'm filming.
Oh, sorry.
And I'm gonna go in with this very pretty shade right here. I want to show you guys. It's almost like, it's a little hard to grab. I know a lot of the newer eyeshadows tend to be meant to apply with your fingers. But to be honest with you guys, I don't really like using my fingers that much to apply eyeshadows. Like that's never really been my thing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and really pack this color in. It's gonna take a little bit of packing to do because again, I believe that if I apply it with my finger, I might get a better result, but I'm not trying to do that. So what I did do with the other eye is I grabbed a decent amount of product and I applied a little bit of Fix Plus. What it tends to do is it tends to make it a little bit more metallic. I love how it's looking. Like I am obsessed. Then I'm gonna grab this shade. It's called I'm In It, and it's like this white shade, but it almost has like this like purple undertone, and I think it's really cute with the look that I'm doing. So I'm just applying that kind of like on the inner corner where my tear duct area is, and we're just gonna go ahead and blend these two together right here. Whenever you are mixing shimmer eyeshadows, all you gotta do is lightly with your brush go in and mix them. Don't overlap them so much. I'm just gonna grab some of the Therapy Sesh and I'm just literally gonna apply that right where those two colors meet. Where my dark purple and my shimmer meet, you're gonna apply that right on the line and you're gonna blend those two. I will say this, now that I've like played with it and blended it, like the pigmentation is insane, like period. I'm gonna grab a flat brush like this. I don't know what's up with me in Therapy Sesh right now, but we're gonna go in with this shade and we're literally gonna apply it on there. That is how I get my colored waterline to be the color that I need it to be. It's just that. Now, is this safe? I don't know. Do I do it? Yes, I do. Am I telling you to do it? No, I'm not. I'm just showing you guys what I do to achieve the colors that I want. Now, you do gotta blink a couple times because it does get in your eye, but I mean, nobody's like really paying attention to that. Then we're gonna smoke out our bottom waterline, and I'm gonna use that purple color again. We're just sticking to the same colors, so if you guys haven't noticed. So last night I woke up in the middle of the night hella coughing and I was like hella tripping out, and I didn't want to wake up my baby because our baby does sleep with us. I kept coughing and I woke myself up from coughing. I put on some Vaporu, and bitch, let me tell you, like I have been putting on Vaporu every single night, and yesterday at night I was like, no, I don't need it. I was lying. I was lying because me dio la tos en la noche and I had to put it on, and I swear se me quitó like this. Like as soon as I put it, like I put it all here, all down my chest. I was like, baby, I got you. And like I was able to sleep like a baby after that. That's just for me to learn not to be dumb about it. And from now on, you know what I'm gonna do? If I'm sick, I'm gonna use my Vaporu, because ain't nobody got time for that. So this is our final look. You guys, I'm obsessed. I am obsessed with how the eyeshadow came out. As you guys can see, the pigmentation is definitely there. It did take a little bit of time to really get the intensity that I wanted, but our purple ended up staying. Purples are really, really hard. Reds and purples are super hard to make, according to a lot of people, because they do fade away super, super fast. Now, there is a lot of drama going on right now. Honestly, it's personal preference whether you want to buy this palette or not. I wanted to review it for you guys. I like reviewing stuff and I like to try different products, and I genuinely like Morphe. I can definitely tell there is a difference between her original palette and the new formula. It could be also the colors. I did choose like the hardest colors, but I felt like it, you know, required a little bit extra work to get a blend. Now these like pressed on, they're like shimmers, glitters. That one was a little difficult to apply with a brush. I want to see if I can show you guys really quick the difference. I want to grab a decent amount because I want to show you guys, and I want to be very fair because, you know, grabbing it from a brush and grabbing it with your finger, you tend to grab a little bit more because you are able to press on harder. So this is our swatch, and it has no primer, no Fix Plus, no setting spray, no nothing. So that's our brush swatch. And now we're gonna okay, so those are the same colors, and as you guys can see, this side is done with a brush, which makes it look very shimmery, almost makes it just look like it's very shimmer, like just a straight up kind of shimmer color. On the swatch that I did with my hand, which was this one, it has more of a grit feeling to it, and it does tend to look a little bit more glittery in my opinion. But like I said, I personally don't like to apply shadows with my finger. I did notice that one of the shades that I used, which was Therapy Sesh, kept fading so much, and I really had to go in there and apply and apply and apply and apply. But you know, we are working with lighter and darker, and anytime you are doing a blend, you do kind of have to go back and forth. But I haven't had to apply so much eyeshadow with her original palette. That's the truth. For those that are just, you know, vegan free, cruelty free makeup, this palette is not for you guys. As far as her packaging, it is very plain and simple. I personally don't like white packaging. That's just me, because I tend to get it dirty really quick. And I don't know if you guys can see, but I already got some marks right here. It's really hard to be like, oh, you know, just go ahead and buy it, you guys. It's perfect, because I feel like a lot of people tend to drag her so much. And even if she's right or if she's wrong, like whatever it is, like anytime it comes to JACLYN and any makeup, even her own makeup line, it's like, ooh. I completely understand everybody's view, because it's really hard to trust somebody, especially like people that, you know, like myself, that are trying to do things to let you guys know how things actually work. If you don't have a problem with JACLYN Hill and you are okay with the ingredients, this palette is definitely very pretty. Overall, I'm excited to play with some of the reds. The reds on this palette look very pretty, very promising, so I'm excited. I am going to be doing a giveaway with one of JACLYN Hill's palette. I feel like there's a lot of people that will like it, do support her, do want it, and if you haven't had the chance to get your hands on it, this is your time to get your hands on it. All you have to do is turn on your notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a new video. Like this video, leave a comment down below on your thoughts on this look, and subscribe to my channel. I will be announcing the winner on next Tuesday's video when we do another beauty related video. That is it for this review. I hope you guys liked it, loved it, hated it, whatever. Just enjoy it. Just remember, at the end of the day, makeup is makeup. You decide whether you want to purchase an item. I am just here to give you guys my opinion, my thoughts. Overall, I think it's a good palette. Alright guys, I hope you guys liked it, loved it, hated it, whatever. Just enjoy it. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye bye. Hours
We spent the weekend